Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining me today to kick off iCorp Week. This mini workshop is designed to help introduce you to the entrepreneurial mindset, a few networking strategies, and how you can apply it to your personal life, academic studies, and career opportunities. My name is Samantha Ilario, and I am the Manager of Innovation and Entrepreneurship Programs at the University of Montana. Today, we are going to go over a few resources and opportunities we have with the Blackstone Launchpad and the Great Plains Hub iCorp. Aside from learning about entrepreneurial mindset, innovation, and networking strategies, we will also hear from a few entrepreneurs and past students of iCorp. Okay, let's get started. First, let's meet our team here at the Blackstone Launchpad. We have Ellie and Savannah, our trusty program assistants. We have Sarah, our program manager. We have myself, Sarah, the program director, and myself, the program manager. And then we also have Adam, our venture coach coordinator. And aside from our team leaders here, we also have a mighty team of venture coaches and support coordinators established to help with all your startup and entrepreneurial needs. So here at the Blackstone Launchpad, we're dedicated to fostering entrepreneurial spirit among students, faculty, community, and alumni. Our mission is to empower you to turn your ideas into successful ventures, no matter the field of study. We provide personalized mentorship and venture coaching from experienced entrepreneurs, students, and business professionals, helping you navigate the challenges of starting and growing a business. We also offer a wealth of resources, including workshops, career opportunities, and networking events. We're working to build a vibrant community of innovators and entrepreneurs who collaborate, share ideas, and support each other's journey. No matter whether you're in the sciences, arts, business, or any other discipline, we believe entrepreneurship is for everyone. We encourage cross-disciplinary collaboration to spark new ideas and create new ventures. And one of the ways we do that is by partnering with iCorp. So iCorp, short for Innovation Corp, is a program funded by the National Science Foundation designed to help researchers and academics in science and technology fields commercialize their research. The program provides training and support to help participants develop business models, identify customer needs, and bring their innovations to market. iCorp Week typically aims at fostering entrepreneurship within the academic community. It focuses on teaching participants how to apply the lean startup methodology, customer discovery, and other key entrepreneurial skills, like the entrepreneurial mindset and networking strategies. So, our goal today is to inspire and educate by providing insight and tools to integrate entrepreneurial thinking and networking strategies into your academic and professional endeavors. We are going to share stories to learn from experiences of successful entrepreneurs and academics who have harnessed the mindset and networking effectively. And we're going to equip you with practical strategies to start applying entrepreneurial principles in your own work, studies, and networking opportunities. Okay, now that we have the roadmap, let's dive in. So the entrepreneurial mindset is a distinctive way of thinking that enables individuals to approach challenges and opportunities with a proactive and innovative attitude. It's characterized by innovation and creativity. Entrepreneurs embrace new ideas. They seek solutions and improvements. They drive research and innovation to foster academic and career growth. Entrepreneurs are resilient and adaptable. They overcome setbacks, so they view challenges as opportunities to learn and grow. They are solutions oriented and approach challenges with proactive, creative ideas. Entrepreneurs also spot potential, so they identify and capitalize on new opportunities and leverage entrepreneurial thinking for academic, professional, and personal advancement. The entrepreneurial mindset is a way of thinking that emphasizes innovation, creativity, resilience, and the ability to identify and capitalize on opportunities because it equips individuals and organizations with the tools to navigate an ever-changing environment, drive progress, and achieve long-term success. So, the entrepreneurial mindset, as we can see, is all about being dynamic and persistent in pursuing goals, regardless of the challenges that may arise. So, here are some key components of the entrepreneurial mindset. As we've seen, opportunity recognition and innovation, spotting opportunities. So, entrepreneurs identify unmet needs, they improve processes, and they create new products or services. They're curious and inquisitive, so they're constantly asking questions and challenging the status quo. They're also creative problem solvers, so they think outside the box to develop those innovative solutions. And they're also resourceful, so they're leveraging limited resources creatively. They're also resilient and adaptable. They bounce back from failure. They view setbacks as learning experiences and remain determined. So they're flexible. And they're adaptable. They've mastered the art of the pivot. When circumstances change or plans don't work out, they find the next solution and move forward. So they're calculated risk takers. They weigh potential rewards against potential losses, and they're courageous. Entrepreneurs step out of comfort zones and pursue uncertain ventures, and they're proactive. They're constantly taking the initiative, not waiting for opportunities to come to them. So they're also long-term planners. They set goals. They're goal-oriented with a clear vision for the future, and they emphasize long-term success over short-term gains. They also understand the value of collaboration, networking, and continuous learning. So they love to build relationships. They know the value of strong networks and collaboration, and they utilize and leverage those connections for insights, resources, and opportunities. And they're lifelong learners. They're committed to personal and professional growth, embracing change and learning from experiences. Overall, the entrepreneurial mindset is about being dynamic and persistent in pursuing goals, regardless of the challenges that may arise. It's a mindset that can be applied not only in business, but in various aspects of life, including academia, social enterprises, and personal development. So, as we can see, the entrepreneurial mindset lays the foundation for innovation by fostering an environment where creativity and proactive problem solving can thrive. But what is innovation? Innovation is the process of creating new ideas, products, or methods that add value or improve existing solutions. So, it involves thinking outside of the box and embracing novel approaches to solve problems or meet needs. And it's important for a plethora of reasons. So, it drives growth. Innovation fuels business expansion and helps organizations stay competitive in a rapidly changing market because it allows businesses to adapt to new trends and demands, positioning them for future successes. It also addresses gaps and challenges, offering new ways to overcome obstacles and seize opportunities because it provides creative and effective solutions that traditional methods may not deliver. It's also innovative solutions streamline processes. So they reduce costs, they utilize sustainable alternatives, and they increase productivity because they optimize workflows and leverage technology to minimize resources and maximize output. So, how does networking connect to all of this? Networking expands horizons, meaning that it exposes entrepreneurs to diverse and perspective ideas, fostering an environment ripe for innovation. So, it builds partnerships, connecting entrepreneurs with others can lead to collaborative opportunities where innovative solutions are co-created and refined. And it also helps share resources. Networking provides access to resources, knowledge, and support system that can drive innovation forward. So innovation is the catalyst for entrepreneurial success and plays a critical role in effective networking. Embracing innovation means being open to new ideas and opportunities and leveraging connections to bring those ideas to fruition. So, some key networking strategies for innovators. You want to focus on building authentic relationships. You want to focus on genuine connections that foster long-term and mutually beneficial partnerships. You want to collaborate and expand your network. You want to attend industry events, workshops, meetups, engage with online communities and professional groups to spark new ideas and foster cross-disciplinary partnerships that drive creativity. You also want to be strategic. You want to identify and connect with key influencers in your field. You want to leverage those networks to gain insight, advice, and support. And you want to utilize networking as an innovation catalyst. So, collaborative problem solving enhances innovation. Networking opens doors for new opportunities and markets. So, successful networking involves more than just making contacts. It's about building and maintaining meaningful relationships. So, leverage your network to uncover new opportunities and gain insights and engage actively in your community and professional groups to expand your connections. Utilize networking tools like LinkedIn and other social media platforms and attend industry events to stay connected and informed. And make sure to follow up to maintain these relationships with regular, meaningful engagement and share your progress and be supportive of other people's journeys. So, now that we understand the entrepreneurial mindset and how innovation and networking play a critical role, let's hear from some local entrepreneurs and past students of iCorp. And I'm going to pop off for a little bit so I don't steal any of the stage for the next wonderful entrepreneurs. So here we have Dr. Paul Lucas um, from the University of Montana's College of Forestry and Conservation to talk a little on the benefits of blending academia with entrepreneurship.
Hello, I'm Paul Lucas. I currently serve as an Associate Dean in the Franke College of Forestry and Conservation here at the University of Montana, and I'm Faculty Research Fellow in the Office of Research Creative Scholarship. I'm a quantitative ecologist by training and started as a professor in the wildlife biology program. It's through my wildlife research that I started Speedgoat Wildlife Solutions with a former postdoc about 7 years ago. And Josh and I developed Speedgoat to provide business intelligence and data storage solutions for wildlife management agencies and other organizations involved in wildlife biology. Last year, I participated in the ICOR program, and ICOR really helped me focus on our business goals and customer development. The interviews with potential customers that I did through the ICOR program really helped me build important contacts and expand our customer base. In my opinion, combining academics and entrepreneurship can be an exciting route. My academic background provided the expertise needed to develop our initial technology that Speedgoat took to market. And my academic background also provided the name recognition and perceived expertise required to build customer trust during the initial launch of Speedgoat. Faculty can help support and encourage entrepreneurship among students by fostering creativity and reminding students that past solutions to problems aren't always the best solution. There can be new and exciting ways to solve a problem that others might be interested in. At the same time, students need to look for opportunities to learn and grow. And mentorship is a key piece of that learning. Students should seek out strong mentors and should seek out multiple mentors, as no single person is going to have all the answers. Look for mentors who are good at a skill you want to learn and then actively seek ways to interact with them. The entrepreneurial mindset from a scientific and academic perspective, in my opinion, is just efficient problem solving. If you can find a better way to solve a problem, then others will likely want to buy that solution from you. And that can be your step into business development. But along that business development road, it can be a rocky road. The challenges to entrepreneurship can be discouraging, especially those that aren't really part of your business idea. For example, do I need yet another kind of insurance? But if you can focus on your bigger goal, that will help you keep a positive mindset and then look back on your mistakes with a sense of comedy to reduce the sting of those errors. Good luck in your business ventures.
That was awesome. Thank you, Paul. Okay, next we have another Paul, Paul Sidoriak from Grilling, Montana, a local entrepreneur and business connoisseur to chat a little bit about the benefits of mentorship.
One thing I did want to address is the role of mentorship. And I can't stress it enough. Part of the networking piece that I found is just really befriending and identifying people who are willing to throw you a bone and they're willing to mentor you because they've been there themselves. And they're going to be the ones who can feel the pain. They remember what it was like getting started, and they are also there for you when you need a pep talk. And if you have the opportunity to find someone who can be a good mentor, it's really an invaluable resource, both for your business, but probably also for you as a person. There's going to be certain things that you can take away from that relationship with your mentor that's going to resonate throughout your entire life, not just through your business acumen.
Absolutely. Okay, so next up we have Cindy Everts. She is an adult education career counselor at Helena Public Schools. Her next video is more of a watch along and read. She's got a phenomenal story, so I'm excited to share that with you all. That was awesome. Okay, and next up, we have an interview with Dr. Stephen Yoshimura from the Communication Studies Department at the University of Montana to chat a little bit about his experience with entrepreneurship, academia, and I-Corps as well.
Hi, my name is Steve Yoshimura. I am professor and chair of the Department of Communication Studies at the University of Montana. And I have participated in the I-Corps program. They recently supported my attendance at a conference where I was able to meet with colleagues that I had not seen in a very long time. And we were able to discuss various ideas and innovations that we had been working on and work to make progress on those projects. I've been asked to answer a few questions about the importance of mentorship and building communities, and I'm happy to do so. The first question that I was asked to answer was how faculty members can support and encourage innovation and entrepreneurship among students. And what I think is that classroom activities offer a lot of different opportunities to encourage and facilitate innovative thinking among students. One thing that I like to do in my own classes is create projects and activities and assignments that give students a personal stake in the outcomes. And a lot of times the personal stake can be small. It might be, for example, work on this activity or this project and then be prepared to give a presentation about it later. But it can also, the stakes can be larger in various situations. For example, in my research methods class, I charge students with developing research ideas, designing studies that are approvable by the institutional review board, collecting data in ethical, responsible, and thorough ways, and then analyzing the data, curating the data, handling it, managing it, and then producing findings and presenting the findings a lot of times at academic conferences. And this kind of experience where students have a personal investment, a personal stake in the assignment can really encourage the kind of thinking that's involved in innovation and entrepreneurship. Because the outcomes of innovating and engaging in entrepreneurship are they can be heavy later on. So it's important to get a little bit of practice. And I think taking on assignments or projects, activities where it feels like you have a personal stake is helpful. Assignments and activities for the courses. A second question that I was asked to respond to is how students can cultivate an innovative mindset while pursuing their academic goals. And it's a great question. I think that experiential learning activities are very valuable. I'm a big proponent of experiential learning. And that can come in a lot of different forms. So for example, taking on an internship where you are working for an organization, but also at the same time applying some of the lessons you learned in your courses during your career, or engaging in research, going to talk with a professor who is engaging in research at the time and asking if there's anything you can do to participate in the process of research, to assist, to help, and just learn about how research happens, learn about how methods get employed and how data get analyzed. That's research is all about innovating and solving problems and answering questions and preparing for bigger things to be applied later on. So I think research is a very valuable kind of experience for students to have. Study abroad is another opportunity. I think going to other places and other regions in the world is by its very nature full of complications and complexities and challenges that just need to be solved always on an ongoing basis. And having a lot of practice with that, just the experience itself, can really supercharge one's ability to think in very creative and innovative ways. It might be something as small as needing to find your way from one place to the next, and maybe getting lost on some streets in some foreign country that it doesn't seem usual to you, or it seems very novel. That can prompt very innovative and creative thinking that is also involved in the bigger process of entrepreneurship. The third question that I've been asked to respond to is what role mentorship has played in my own career and how students can also find mentors. And I've been very fortunate to have excellent mentors in my career. And the way that I cultivated those relationships was actually just by visiting office hours during my regular semesters when I was taking coursework. I was taking a lot of classes that I was very interested in, and some were more interesting than others. And when I found an idea in a class that I had read about or that I had heard about during a lecture, in some cases I would go to my professor's office hours sometime in the following week and just talk about those ideas a little bit further. And that really opened a lot of doors to me to learn more about some of the nuances and complexities of some of the ideas that I was learning about at the undergraduate level. And that's what really helped me, what motivated me to go to graduate school in the first place. So I think that, just going to spend time with your professors and talk to them about what they're working on, what they're teaching about in their classes, and, explore ideas that you're liking hearing about, that can, go a long way toward building mentor and mentee kinds of connections between you and other people who can help you. Um, Fourth, the question is how do people, or how do I maintain a balance between being innovative and staying grounded in practical realities? And so this is an excellent question. But in my own career, I tend to think about a lot of the new stuff that I do as an experiment or maybe even a hobby. It's just an exploration of something that I'm enjoying working on at a time. I think people who are heavily immersed in academic life get very good at being hard on themselves because in this kind of work, there's a strong emphasis on perfection and precision and doing things the right way that other people are also going to believe is correct. And that leads to a lot of pressure in a lot of situations. That is a self-imposed pressure, if not even external pressure. So it's important to give yourself time, I think, to sort of just play in a sandbox, so to speak, and explore ideas, take on what you might think of as a hobby, and just allow yourself the ability to um, not do it right, just to practice it and get familiar with it, um, and then build on your strengths that you acquire over time as opportunities arise. And they will arise. If you're enjoying doing what you're doing, the opportunities to do more of it will surely appear. And so it's important to not, it's important to have the dream, but not get too closely tied to the dream right away. Just let the dream exist and as a possibility out there, but spend some time just getting acquainted with the experience of being a novice or an apprentice, um, and then later let the opportunities build as they do naturalistically. You're enjoying doing something. And finally, the question is, can I think of a time that failure or setback turned into an opportunity because of my network? And the answer to that question is yes. Uh, People in academia, professors and lecturers and researchers, teachers, they get trained very well to be comfortable with being wrong and um, and to get comfortable with the experience of what feels like failure or rejection. that's commonplace. And in fact, it's a natural part of the process of the scientific endeavor. If science is going well, um, there's always a time at which scientists and researchers are going to be wrong. And as knowledge grows, the stuff that people teach about at one point in time is eventually going to be wrong because people are going to be learning more about it. And, the stuff that was true at one point in time may become dated because new knowledge has arisen. And so that can, just by the very nature of the occupation, can make people feel like they're experiencing setbacks or failures. But it's important to just surround oneself with colleagues and mentors who share the same kinds of experiences. And that's why professional associations are so valuable and important, is because those are times and places when people who share common experiences get together to do the kinds of things and think in the kinds of ways that are, inherent to the process of entrepreneurship and innovation, and they do it together. Everybody has their own individual experiences, but collectively they can understand each other. It feels as if they're very good. They get each other because everybody knows what the other people are going through in that particular group. It's a common collective experience. And so I would say finding people who are doing things like you can be one of the most valuable kinds of things you do. There's lots of research on the importance of social support and feeling like you're part of a community, a part of a network. Um, and so I encourage that. And I very much appreciate the program for allowing me the time to answer these questions about that. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Dr. Yoshimura. And last up, we have the wonderful Dr. Cheryl Minnick, the Director of Career Success at the University of Montana College of Humanities and Sciences. And she is a master of networking and is going to chat with us a little bit or a lot about networking. I'm going to narrate the questions and answers that we asked for her, and you can kind of read along as we go. So, question for Cheryl was share a success story where networking led to an unexpected positive outcome. And so this was super recent. Cheryl said, last week, a network connection unexpectedly emailed me. It was a UM grad and now a Disney recruiter who helped score a Disney College program internship 15 years ago. She reached out to share an opportunity. She wanted to give a UM data science major a chance at a full-time job opportunity. Now, network connections can help you or someone else in your network, and that's absolutely correct. You can always just pay it forward. Next question was, how do you encourage someone who is hesitant to network because they feel they have little to share or say? And yes, I echo this as well. Most of us feel awkward starting a conversation with a stranger. Networking is about sharing information, opportunities, and resources. To make it easier, be curious, plan ahead to ask questions about people's career paths, jobs, companies, or college studies. Strategize your goal. If it is to meet one person, cool. Talk to one person and don't worry about the others. And that's absolutely right. Like just pare it down to whatever you need to feel confident in a social setting. Next question for Cheryl was share a strategy for breaking the ice at a networking event. Cheryl recommends to ask questions that invite people to share their advice, insight, opinion, or experience, not yes or no questions. She says examples. What do you love about your job? What is the number one skill needed for your job? How long have you been in the field? What do you wish you knew in college that you know now? And then also prepare a brief self-introduction, like your name, major, and career goal to share as you meet people. So that way, yes, you just instill that confidence and you sort of already have that repertoire ready to go in your mind. So when did a failure or setback turn into an opportunity because of your network? So Cheryl says that her first post-college job was horrible. So she ended up going to her husband's college orientation. She didn't even want to go. She ended up sitting by an older gentleman that she thought was a professor. He asked her name, asked where she worked. She told him and said that she was looking for a different job. He said he asked her if she had front desk experience. Cheryl said yes. In college, I was a student librarian. And he said, wonderful. I'm the president of Blaze King Stove and I need a receptionist. You're hired. Can you start on Monday? And that absolutely still happens to this day, 100%. Um, so how has networking evolved due to social media and how should students adapt? So networking is so much easier now. You can find, connect, and stay in touch with people and build niche communities all over the world with a quick like, follow, tweet, friend request, comment, connection, or reshare. But social media does make it easier for people and recruiters to see you. So be careful with your posts, pictures, tweets, shares, likes, reels, and videos. Keep accounts private. And for her last question, what role has mentorship played in your career, and why would a student want a mentor? Cheryl says that my mentorship supervisor mentored me. She advised me to expand my experience in the field and upskill via certifications. When she retired, she asked if I wanted to apply for her job. She gave me advice on tailoring my resume and cover letter to the job. I took her advice, applied, interviewed, and got the job. The rest is history. Mentors are like coaches. They encourage you to be a better you. If you ask for and take their advice, it will help you grow into your potential. Well, that was awesome. And now we can pop back up to me in the little bit of corner, but actually let's not, and let's just enjoy the slides for the last little bit as we move through. So as we have learned today, blending the entrepreneurial mindset with innovation and networking is the recipe for success. Entrepreneurial thinking fuels innovation. Entrepreneurs identify and act on opportunities for innovation to drive new ideas. Networking amplifies the entrepreneurial mindset. You can leverage networks to refine and scale ideas. You can tap into your network for resources and expertise. So as you can see, it's the foundational synergy for success. Combine mindset, innovation, and networking for holistic growth, and then use these elements together to turn ideas into reality. To effectively integrate the entrepreneurial mindset into your daily life and work, consider how you can use creativity, resilience, and opportunity recognition in your own projects, studies, and career opportunities. So, today we've explored the importance of adopting an entrepreneurial mindset, how innovation drives success in entrepreneurship, and effective networking strategies, and how integrating these elements can accelerate your path to achieving your business goals and creating impactful opportunities. We've talked about how innovation fuels entrepreneurship by creating unique solutions and opportunities that differentiate businesses in a competitive landscape, enhancing personal growth, and making a positive impact on the world. We've talked about how effective networking strategies are crucial for entrepreneurship as they open doors to innovative ideas and career opportunities by connecting you with valuable resources and mentors. And now, as we wrap up, let's talk about a few resources to help you develop your own networking strategy and apply the key principles of the entrepreneurial mindset to your work, life, and studies. So now that we've covered the essentials, it's time to take action. Apply the insights and strategies you've learned today. So you can scan the QR codes below to learn more about the resources we offer at the Blackstone Launchpad. So aside from helping with all your entrepreneurial needs, we also offer a work-study paid internship program with local entrepreneurs, as well as we can also connect you with mentors and peers who can provide support and guidance. And we also host events and challenges to foster a vibrant entrepreneurial community. You can also learn more about the upcoming 5-week course with iCor. So you scan their QR code and you will learn more about their chance to learn about the lean startup methodology, customer discovery, and so much more. iCor is incredible if you're doing any sort of research, especially in the sciences. They're really going to help teach you how to take what you're studying and learning and be able to potentially monetize it and really solve some problems for the world. And then finally, we also have our little mini workshop called Beyond the Lab. And this actually starts next week. So if you want to scan this and sign up, it is awesome. It's a great way to receive grant money to further your research. And it also basically just gives you a little foundation and basics of the lean startup methodology and customer discovery. So if you can put all of these three together, again, you're just creating the synergy for success. So I'll pop on one more time to say goodbye and thank you guys so much for watching and learning. And I hope you guys can take something away from this and be able to apply it to your professional and personal lives. I wish you all the best and thank you so much for tuning in.